Yeah, folks, Marvel Snap's newest card is the Prowler, and I feel like this might be the final piece of the puzzle for a sort of mass movers deck, where instead of building like a big Human Torch or dagger, it's all about smaller threats that are each scaling up independently. And I say that because I had a really good 9-3 run with this deck, up 8 cubes. That's a 75% win rate. It felt really smooth and just got surprisingly big numbers. Prowler is basically both kind of a payoff for that sort of deck, because he gets this nice discount after your stuff has moved, setting his various skills down to 0 energy. And they're all just incredible skills for 0 energy, right? This is a move enabler that also gives you some points. This is just a quick -4 to the opponent, which, I mean, for 0, that's fantastic. And then Vibro Shock Gauntlets is a +2 and gives you an extra energy to work with. Those can each be really nice payoffs for 0. Now, that said, he's also kind of an enabler for some of your move stuff too, right? So you can suddenly move a card into your Kraven, or move your Spider-Punk for an extra buff. Or I even included Spider-Man 2099 in this deck because I thought that's a really good payoff for that Flight Harness. Potentially move that Spider-Man 2099, get a big destroy hit. I'll be honest, didn't happen a single time. Didn't really hit that many Flight Harnesses in general, I felt like. But Spider-Man 2099 was still a good way to enable Ezekiel Sims. I didn't actually hate it in this deck, just because you get up to that like 6 power Sims. The 9 power 2099 can go a long way. So basically, Prowler is just adding a little extra juice to this deck. A little bonus here, a little bonus there. Becomes a pretty efficient payoff card, much like Miles going down to 1/6. You net some nice energy cheat basically off your Prowler and can make some surprisingly big plays. On top of that, just all the scalers here: Batman the Leaper, Ezekiel, Kraven, and Hydra Stomper. I guess even Spider-Punk's a pretty good scaler too. And you can put out a surprising amount of points, like each of those getting up to 6, 8, 10 plus power. It basically starts to add up. Oh, I guess Sam as well too, right? And you just get this really nice baseline of stuff, and just a lot is going on. It can be really hard for the opponent to predict, control where things are going, because by God, I know it's hard for me to predict where things are going. How can they predict if I don't even know where my cards are going to end up? And that wide, flat baseline of pretty big numbers does tend to win you a lot of games. So I don't think Prowler felt like outstanding. I wasn't always like, oh my God, Prowler's busted, he's the best card in the deck. But he felt really good. And it felt like this deck is finally kind of hitting a critical mass of all the stuff it needs to be good. So I'd like to keep an eye on the data for this one this week, see if my short experience was an outlier. Certainly a low sample size, but I don't know, I feel good about this one. I feel like there's definitely some stuff here. He could even maybe be played in a push deck as well, that it gets rid of some of this stuff. Like Ezekiel Sims still isn't the most proven card. We see a lot of like Scream, Stegron, Arrow packages. Prowler might make sense in there because it's still running some of this stuff that would make him get those nice discounts, and the affliction side of it starts stacking up as well with Scream and everything else. So I don't know. I think a solid card right now with some real promise could prove to be a really good card as we see it in more and more shells. I'm quite curious how far this one can go, but for now, I already felt great about it because this Prowler Punk deck did some work for me. So enjoy some Prowler action, even if you're not going to enjoy a lot of Spider-Man 2099 action. Hopefully you'll still have some fun with Prowler. I think you will. All right, Sam into Prowler. Just got a notification on my phone that the Prowler joins the seasonal series 5 packs. Marvel Snap notifications. Are you not watching my my videos? This is the name of the stream. They'd have to be spying on me. Keeping an eye on Regis, make sure he's not saying anything we don't want him to say. Boy, oh boy. Look, I hate to break it to you, Marvel Snap team. I've been saying a lot of things you don't want me to say. The game is expensive, guys. It's no secret. We got a shield, so Prowler, I thought that was Miles again, but it's not. It's Spider-Man 2099. Their costumes look a lot alike, for the record. Do we want Punk down now, or do we want to do like Sims Batman now? I mean, Sims you can kind of do whenever. It's fine. I don't really think Sims is that good, by the way, but it's fine. Next turn we will move Shield mid, and then Punk and Shield will both move back right. That looks good to me. This I think we do. Well, we don't have to do Prowler now. Actually, no. We can just do this for now. If Sims moves right, we don't ever get both of these screwed, do we? Well, if Silk moved right, actually, we'd be a little sad, I guess. If the opponent played a card that moved Silk right and Sims went right, we'd be a little cooked because we wouldn't get Punk and Shield where we want them. I guess we'll have to see. Hopefully Sims doesn't go right and Silk doesn't go right. I don't know. Nice. Okay, good. So now Punk and Shield will move. That's good news. Colleen going off again. Hits Scorn again. Some nice buffs across the field here for the opponent. Where's this buff from? Oh, Scorn. So Colleen debuffed. Shield buffing Sam again. This is great news. We can move out the Shield to play Sims with maybe a Colleen. Since we have the Prowler as well. This can go wherever. This doesn't actually need to move yet. If we go Colleen first, we will discard a Batman, which seems fine to me, I think. That leaves me a top deck still for a Stomper. Sims is moving somewhere. Silk is moving somewhere. If Silk moves right, I kind of want to move Sims. Like, I want to move Silk before I move Sims, right? So that she's forced to go left. That said, the opponent is also playing because I have priority here. So, I mean, I don't know if that really makes a difference or not. Honestly, that might not be. It may not really track. Either way, it's hard to guess where it's going to be. The problem is, right, if I end up with Silk right and filling that Sims spot, then I get in a scenario where if I move out Punk and I want to move in Shield, I can't play anything else. I guess Heimdall kind of changes that, though, a little bit. If we get the plus energy here, we've kind of wasted our you know, timing a little bit. Like, we don't get that plus energy, but we still get the +2 power, so it's not a total wash. Yeah, that's what we didn't want to see. Silk right was the bad scenario. Boy, we got a lot of stuff going on. Also, would have loved the 2099. Would have been able to destroy a card here really easily. Although, I mean, Wakanda obviously a little weird, but I mean, if we go Shield here, perhaps that's still fine. Where did Punk go? Punk went. Maybe Punk just goes mid. Shield goes here. Opponent can move out a Silk though. I'd be at 8 and 5. That would only be 13. I have priority, so I can't move Sims in there. I want to move Sims. I need to play 2099. And then I go Shock. Hold up. I want to make space for Sims mid. So you go Remote Mines, clear that space first. Then 2099 can go in that space. I guess Miles here and then Shock here. I don't think this is incredible. I think it's possible we win. I think it's definitely possible. This skill mid is going to be a lot of points. It's crazy that it does 4. Silk, unfortunately, is a bad hit. Maybe, I don't think I could control around that, right? Because the first card... Oh, no, I could have put Miles in first, actually. That would have been better. Because then I could have hit the non-Silk. Oh, she's moving back, but then moving back out. Yeah, I mean, hopefully 25's enough anyway, but it's scary because, as we know, Bullseye... Oh, Silk's moving back in again. Well, I don't... Well, no, it's going to move out again because they're playing again. So, yeah, it's just so hard to control this every time. Only 1 shard, is that right? Only 1 shard. Oh, our Silk, I forgot, is moving too. We just gotta hold mid, which I think we're going to, right? Don't buff mid. Oh, it's close, baby, but we hold. We hold 2 points. Silk did end up left. I don't know if it mattered what I did because they were they were playing last. I don't know if it actually ever mattered. Sims got big enough. Prowler's -4 made a huge impact, even though only 2 stuck. I think we could have done that differently though, right? I think we should have played Miles first to move Silk out, then played the skill, then 2099 to bring in Sims, right? I think we could have made sure Silk wasn't hit. I didn't really think about it. And you know, I guess depending on how they played, might have been better to do it the other way too. Who knows? Like, I don't know if there's a problem if Dakin goes here. I don't know. It's kind of hard to guess with multiple Silks and everything, but I think it was probably better off to not try to hit Silk. I mean, you know, just avoid that if you can. I think makes us happier, but pretty good game, dude. I like that. Prowler felt good. Miles felt good. I like that we're finally getting enough of these like little payoffs for move instead of, you know, the home run stuff, the torches, the daggers. It's these little incremental guys. All right, Batman into Sam, into Spider-Man. Prowler would be welcome anytime. Another Spider-Man instead, sure. So maybe Destroy deck? Not everybody wants to rip the Destroy early, but you can. Doesn't matter. Echo, no problem for us. Oh, well. definitely no. Oh, double Echo. Oh, scary. We don't care though, of course. Ooh, Utopia can be very nice. Help us weave in some better plays, maybe. Sadly here, still not perfect. We can go Sims here. Well, he doesn't really need to. I can just move the shield wherever he is and then play the card. Wait, why does it matter if I move the shield where he is? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know why that mattered in my brain. I'm thinking about something with Batman, but I don't need to worry about Batman. Batman's coming over. Sims is going down. Play Spider-Man. What if we clog out Captain America's spot, though? We go here. We can move out shield. Batman will follow. I could play one card. Yeah, that's probably better so we don't lock out accidentally. Okay. I think this works. I kind of got, honestly, I got a little swirled up on all that, to be honest. Hopefully this still makes sense. I don't know what it is. It's about, I'll tell you what, the reason move decks can be a challenge, even though they're not really a challenge. I mean, it's not that hard, right, at the end of the day. But they can kind of feel like it. Ooh, what if we catch the Sims here? Oh, does he go mid? Does he follow his brother Batman, or does he go right? Where does he go? I think he's a loner. I think he's gonna go away from Batman and go right. That's what I think's gonna happen. He's gonna go right, and we're gonna pop him back with Miles here. This would be such a sick hit if we did to cycle 2 here. Come on, Sims. Go right, buddy. Go right, buddy. Don't do this to me, Sims. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Just a complete moron. All right, so clearly a C2 deck, by the way. Lasher, particularly scary there. Vibro Shock. Unfortunately, we did not get Remote Mines, which would be by far the best result against this deck. No way to move Sims right now. I mean, at least via these guys, obviously. Why am I moving shield right? Who knows? No one knows. Batman ends up left. Spider-Man ends up right. I just, like, there's no exciting play here to me. I don't have anything really interesting to do, right? I mean, I play these just to fill my curve, but Heimdall's really not going to be that good. I don't have any disruption here. I really needed Remote Mines. I mean, they do have Luke Cage, so it could have potentially gotten wasted. I don't know, but, you know, there's a chance it works. Echo comes over here. I wish Echo was symmetrical and it denied their Cerebro right now somehow. That would be so sick. So, I mean, this just straight up feels like Heimdall. Do they have priority? No. That would be... Oh, they do! Yes, they do! So Lasher misses. Does that actually give me enough here, man? They can go to, like, only 9 here, right? So we really don't even need that much. If I move shield here first, that lets the Lasher hit, though. Like, that's the problem, right? The Lasher gets to hit. This moves 3 guys and then Prowler follows, but Heimdall doesn't really win here is the problem. You know, are you better off maybe with Spider-Man 2099 and just move Sims there? Because then Sims and Batman go and you're left with a lot of points, right? Does that actually hold? You have 6 and 10, or well, 7 and 10. That holds. Does right hold though? It depends on what they go for, right? I don't know. It depends. Oh, Mystique. What are they going to be at? Oh, they're going to be at 16. We beat 16. Yeah, Luke Cage doesn't matter. We deny the Lasher, but Sims into Batman still rolling out, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. 21 to 17, not 16. Why was I at 16? Oh, Mystique 17, you idiot. She's 1 now. I forgot. Yeah, nice win, dude. Really nice win. Heimdall was bait for sure. 2099 has not actually gone off for me once, but he's a really good Sims enabler. Like, he keeps hitting Ezekial Sims, and that's made it worth it. It's a really nice little game, dude. Prowler didn't really hit what we wanted. I mean, with Luke Cage, it might have been bait anyway, right? Like, maybe it's good we got the other ones. They were actually just better into a Luke Cage. I mean, did he really make a difference? He +1 here, +2 here. Definitely close to making a difference. Yeah. I guess Silk Batman's a pretty cool 2-turn play I've never looked at before. I like that. Do we go Craven first, though, just to get him down? Kind of put him right or whatever, and then, you know, move the shield back over there. Try to set up better. I kind of like that, yeah. So you go Batman here, you move shield back next turn. We won't fill Raft on reveal, but we'll fill it certainly at the end of the turn, so we might still win Raft. Ooh, I like you turning out Dream Dimension. Thank you. I don't love Limbo, though, because if they're like a scaling Tribunal deck or whatever, we're going to be cooked. Thought about putting Nocturne in this list. Suddenly wishing I had, but I don't think that's a good play on average, right? Just wondering here about, like, curve versus... You know, this moves magic mid. I doubt that really impacts either of us much. I kind of would rather maybe save the Spider-Man for later. I don't know. I think Miles mid could create some problems for me too, with like a Silk getting stranded or something, you know? I don't know. Batman gives me a Raft. I need something that answers a Tribunal. I needed like actual Galactus. Like, this guy's cool and everything, but I needed actual Galactus. Zorn. Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna see a big old torch. I need to like snipe a torch with Spider-Punk. Or maybe kill it with Spider-Man 2099. Yeah, that would be sick as well. So Spider-Punk's gonna move. Silk and Spider-Man, no matter where they go together, like, you know, if they both like where, I mean, okay, so actually Batman's moving mid though, so Batman might get destroyed if I wait. Why is shield moving there? Am I dumb? I think it's because I'm dumb. Maybe Silk only moves off the opponent. So Spider-Punk moves right, Spider-Man moves right, Batman doesn't move, he's stuck, but that's okay for now because we'll dodge Genosha at least, I guess, right? I think that's fine. Zorn's moving right here, which that's fine too. Raven getting big, real big actually. Raven's a monster here. Batman's stuck. Spider-Punk can make space right, so that's not a problem. I was hoping that the Zorn disruption might hurt them a little bit here if they went for like a torch or whatever, but not yet. Madam Web, can we disrupt that at all? Not really. Oh no, Batman still moved off the Silk. No, the opponent, I forgot about the opponent. It's not that big a deal, but I'm a little sad. So the opponent plays torch. We still don't really catch it with Punk this turn or anything. I guess you probably just dump a Galactus first steps and maybe... I just don't even know, man. Like... I have some like insane numbers this game. I guess you gotta play a 2099 in case you hit a Heimdall, right? I have some insane numbers this game, but I just still feel like the opponent is gonna blow me up all at once and we're just gonna lose. I just, you know, I'm really worried about Torch Tribunal, but has it maybe come down too late where I've got like 2 really strong locations and then they just can't get enough points, you know? Or can I maybe snipe it with like 2099 too is another question, but that's gonna be a lot harder to pull off, I think. Torch is up to 2040. 40's not that big right now with Tribunal, to be honest. Strange. Oh, 80s. Okay. Torch is gonna move mid, but it's gonna happen. No, Madam Web happens before the reveal, so I cannot hit it with 2099. I also just didn't hit the Heimdall anyway, so that's... The goal here is gonna be to get as big as I can in 2 locations, which... Opponent retreated. They must not have hit their Tribunal. 2 cards in deck, 2 in hand. Wow. Live and die by the Tribunal. I mean, realistically though, right, like they're currently at 95 power, which is basically 32 points a piece after rounding. I guess Tribunal adds another 3, so it's 35 points a piece, because you assume they don't scale the torch again this turn, right? So I wonder if we were just gonna beat that, right? It's like I was gonna try to move Spider-Punk mid, which also might push them down, let's say 34 points apiece. We're already at 32. I guess Galactus does not scale up. Silk might move out of the way. We don't know. But like 27 plus 7 is 34. And then Stomper goes right. That's going to be, you know, 30 something again. I got what? 22 and 15 is 37. I might have technically needed one more card mid to do that, to get to that number. So they might have actually just done the math and said, hey, I'm not big enough. Hey, Batman, go get him, dude. So Sims Spider-Punk is fine. Good start. Find a Silk or a Stomper maybe to go from there. I guess we just put Sims here too, right? Stack everybody up. Nocturne is actually a great follow-up for Sims as well. I think we probably just prefer Spider-Punk. Just, you know, I think he's the better card at the end of the day and probably makes more sense for us. Dude, this Spider-Punk just looks so freaking cool, dude. I love that character. That is a sick design. There's something about just the guitar, man. It really, it does something for me. Oh, I'm sure Nidavellir updates this in real time, right? I'm sure it's fine. It must be. Why wouldn't it be? Batman might get some freebie moves as well off of, you know, their move stuff. They move deck here. They might be a big move deck though, which, you know, I think that can be more problematic for us, to be clear. It's hard for us to match some of the crazy stuff. Like, we're about going wide and getting solid numbers. If they go for crazy big numbers, that can be a tough one to line up against. It would be nice to catch the torch with a Spider-Punk debuff to limit its scaling a little bit, but you just don't know where it's gonna go. My instinct would be like Ghost Spider mid, I guess. They do have priority, so we could maybe catch it here, but you might catch the Ghost Spider as well. You don't know. Batman's gonna follow Sims. There's 2 spots here. That's fine. Putting Sam down. I actually won't really easily be able to clear those out. Is this really Ghost Spider, dude? No, it's Prowler. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. Dude, this move change happened literally like a year and a half ago, and I still am an idiot sometimes. Moves happen before reveals, Regis. Like, literally, it happened. I mean, literally forever ago, right? Like, literally just forever ago, and I still am so stupid. So he's 6, so yeah, Stomper will work here. Well, nope. Stomper won't work here, dummy. Well, I guess Stomper and Miles works here. I need the opponent to move my Batman for me. They can't move a card right now because Torch is stuck right. They can't do like Ghost Spider stuff because Torch is gapped. I don't know. Oh, I guess Silk is moving, by the way. Batman's moving from Silk, so that's good. I forgot about Silk. I'm really good at this move stuff, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm really quite competent here. Don't worry about it. So really strong right. Actually pretty strong left, too. Ooh, what? It's gonna be a Prowler card? That is so sick. The Vibro Shock Wong, dude. They have a lot of extra energy next turn. 2 extra energy next turn, right? It's +1 energy, +2 power, right? So, Prowler for us coming in a little late, unfortunately. I guess, do you do this? You only move Batman over, and then you just dump a big Miles, maybe? Silk moves mid. Kind of strong mid. You're not very strong right, though, because you just don't have a lot of, like, how big is he actually? 12? I'm going 9, and actually Sims is going to move as well. Sims and Silk are both going to move mid, which I guess actually that's pretty nice. Silk could come back, though. But a big Sims mid is honestly pretty nice. This 2099, I really haven't been using it much, but he is a pretty decent Sims enabler, man. Like, that's nice. Little bonus. So Batman moves. That's a good amount of power left. We're like locked in there at 29. Ezekiel moves and Silk moves mid. They did not play mid, so mid's looking good. They're gonna have to do something crazy over here. Not that they can't. I mean, you know, 31 power is definitely beatable. Ah, there's the 2099 we were talking about. So they're going strong mid. We might be in trouble here. Because that Aranya's also moving. Yeah, wow. The flight harness is clutch. Nocturne obviously big enough. Wow, dude. That's my... Dude, I have been playing for 38 minutes and have not gotten a single flight harness Spider-Man 2099. Not a single one. And the opponent gets it on my game. The Wong is crazy work, by the way. I can't actually imagine the Wong is worth it on the average game, but boy, did it do some freaking work here. So screw me, right? Hey, it's Batman into Sandman. Dream curve here so far. Nice. We would love to find a Prowler. Kind of need him. Like Sam doesn't really enable him on turn 2 is the problem, right? Like that's the issue. Well, shoot. I should have put Batman on the shield. I don't know why I didn't do that. Screw me, I guess. That's why. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because you don't really lose a full loop. If you put Sam on the shield, right, it's you finish your last loop on 6 instead of finishing your last loop on 5, which can have implications because of that can have implications because of like where you want the card to end up for Heimdalls and stuff. Like it is relevant, but you know, you don't lose any buffs anyway. Because you just buff on even numbers instead of odd numbers, right? Prowler, like we said, is not... Oh, no, he is active. Batman moved. This is turn 4. No, this is the right time for Prowler. Okay, that's great. We don't need a Spider Punk yet. I think we're fine. Batman's moving right. Prowler's going mid. Next turn's going to be some kind of Craven mid with a shield and a Batman. So we need spaces to maybe play the guys, but we don't have to play the guys yet. The tools, you know. Like, did we get ooh, we got flight harness, which makes Spider-Man 2099 very interesting. Fortunately, we'll not be able to target a zombie horde though. So this goes here, but well, I guess we don't need the Craven there, do we really? It doesn't do anything right now. Where do we expect Giant Man to go? Probably it could go mid still, honestly, even though Joaquin is there. Ooh, I like they're doing a skills deck with Prowler, by the way. That's super sick, dude. What do they have that moves though? Maybe they don't need him to move to be happy. Just thinking about where things want to be, man. Was it even right to play that, or should I just like do this, you know? This might just be better. You could still do 2099 next turn. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be this turn thing. Could try to wait for a better target to be out. You don't even have to play it now, I mean, right? We don't have a Heimdall anyway, so. Just getting one free buff on our buddy Sims here. We're losing a little power on Hydra Stomper because of Thunderbolts, but that's okay. We just need the space, I think. A lot of energy this next turn. Hunger's making Horde big. Like I said, if only Horde were somewhere else so we could maybe snipe it. If we have priority, you know, maybe catching a zombie Scarlet Witch would still be worth it. You know, that's definitely a possibility. Remote Mines tripping. Okay. It's a big hit on Joaquin, dude. That's super sick. Nightcrawler, that is a crazy variant, dude. What is this about? That is cool looking. Holy crap. I've never seen a Nightcrawler look like that. That's an insane Remote Mines, by the way. It is really good with Joaquin, dude. That is actually kind of nuts. So this goes back here, like we said. I guess we move this here. They do have priority, so Stomper's gonna be too big though. It's what's gonna move, not 2099. That's the issue here. So we would have to put it here, but there's no space for the harness anymore once I do that, because Batman's still stuck. Yeah, shoot, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Like, yeah, I mean, moving Stomper mid only matters from like a power redistribution standpoint, right? Like, that's not actually that good. I actually have no idea what is happening right now. I just want to be quite clear. I have cards go like Batman goes here. Stomper's gonna try to go mid, but is there gonna be any space available? Yeah, Batman will make space. I honestly have no idea. I'm just my brain turned off there about 5 minutes ago, to be honest with you. No idea what's happening. What tried to move there that said location full? What was that? Oh, Sims tried to move maybe? Wait, why couldn't Sims move? Never seen before. What? I'm playing it. What are you talking about? It's already on board. What? That's weird. Was it? Did Sims try to move? But what just happened? I don't even know. Oh, there's the zombie giant, man. Okay, that's gonna win right, I think, pretty decisively, right? So now do I just win mid with Stomper but lose left, I think? Because I'm too strong mid. I don't have anything. Well, Zombie Horde's gonna try to move but can't. Yeah, I got two. Oh, Sims goes over. Yeah, but that's definitely not enough. Like, if I move the Horde mid, actually, hold up. Do I win? Hold up. I'm a genius. I'm so smart, dude. I'm so good at the video game. What said location full? I don't even know what that was. I'm trying to remember what actually tried to move that couldn't or whatever. I'm so good at the video game. We pulled Nightcrawler, of course, we lost. So we got crazy lucky. I don't know about all this, man. 9 does not seem like the right number of points. My brain honestly just said, no, I'm over it. They had a crazy strong play, though, with that Joaquin. That's a cool deck. I like that variation, man. That's fun. Hey, new guy. Actually looking good with a green border. Matches beautifully, yeah. So, I mean, I guess for us, all of these are fine. I think, you know, Flight Harness, I put in 2099 specifically. We'll go Silk, but she probably won't move because of priorities. That means turn 3 Prowler's a little off. But I think turn 4 Prowler's pretty likely because they're going to want to play destroy cards here, right? So we'll just play the Silk in there to help ensure that. So we do have priority now. So do we go Craven or Stomper? I mean, a decent chance Craven gets hit. I don't really need to do the Stomper yet. Could be better on Ezekiel later. I'm just like, everything's slightly off curve though, which kind of sucks, right? Like, maybe just to stay on curve, we do this. I don't think they'll contest Blackstone anyway, so it just depends a little bit on whether you win, whether you stay on curve or not. I don't know, right? Like, now if I go Prowler, I'm a little off curve unless I hit Badman. Silk moves over either way. Stomper gets big. Oh, we would have got that Craven buff. Sad. Big time win here, though. Big time win. Sims. Oh, Sims is actually sick. Oh my god, no, that's perfect. I was thinking I needed 1 energy, but I need 2. Yeah, no, that's perfect. What did Prowler, did he like... He's not like glowing or anything to indicate that they're gonna be 0. I thought that would be a helpful indicator, right? But I mean, it definitely was the case. Bucky again, sure. Pretty old school looking destroy stuff right now. There we go, beautiful. So we got Remote Mines. That one's Afflict with -2, and we got Vibro Shock. Give your highest power card here +2 power, and you get +1 energy next turn. Okay. We gotta play left, so we're not looking at Sims stuff yet. I guess a Craven here is probably fine. I can save. I don't really care what gets buffed, to be honest, right? Kind of like wasting energy because of Compound, and the Silk is stuck, you know? Like, +2 energy next turn, I can go Spider-Man, Heimdall, and Remote Mines. Guess that's okay. I don't love it. I like that this skill is leaving space, though, for Craven. That's pretty nice. Miles up to 8. So that was already kind of a 0-2, which kind of makes Prowler a 3-6, and actually kind of a 1-6 if you think about it, because we got the +2 energy, right? That helps even more. Opponent just kind of throwing out some garbage there, huh? That doesn't seem too great, does it? Like the 2 highest power enemy cards. I mean, that's fine there. That clears out space. Then you do this. That sends Shield and Sims somewhere. Who knows? I don't know. The opponent's just tapping out. They just really didn't hit much of anything. I mean, yeah, I don't know exactly where we were going to land on this, but Mines was already going to remove 4, which is crazy, actually. That already puts us in contention. Guess they could all move right. It seems like we were going to be crazy big mid. We were going to have a lock-in left. I just think the opponent was cooked, yeah. The Mines felt, I mean, those felt good, dude. Those are 2 great plays. All right, Prowler here, but no good moves yet. I guess we'll just dump a Craven left. My PC is doing something weird. What is happening? Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. There, we're back. Okay, man. I had a meltdown there. But I'm rocking that 4090 for all this. I really do have a 4090. That's not... Are there 5090s out now? I don't even know. It's been a long time since I bought this. I just realized. I'm sure there are. Not that I need one. This has been totally fine. Yeah, there are 5090s. Wow. When's the 6090 coming? I guess we'll go Sims first. It doesn't usually contest Blackstone all that well, but, you know, it's a good move thingy for Prowler. You can just go ahead and play a Stomper and it's fine. Batman Stomper would be even better. Ooh, Spider-Man. This is really nice, but it does have priority, so I guess it doesn't really hurt us too much on... Yeah, I mean, this might work out fine. I don't know. These 0-1s are a little risky for me because of space. Might want to be careful with those, because space is definitely a premium for me and it matters a lot. How much better is a 5090 than a 4090, guys? It's probably the graphics cards is. You go all out, and it's like, oh, next year, sorry. You're old news, buddy. Worth it for me, though. I use for a video editing standpoint and all this. Outside of the, like, enterprise level, like, super professional machines. Having a nicely high-powered graphics card is great. Beautiful Craven hits. Beautiful hits. Craven is a... I just played him, dude. I just played him. He's a monster. Sam, I guess you're kind of coming down a little late here, bud. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, I'm thinking I want Flight Harness for 2099. Currently don't have a great thing to destroy, but I'm sure we'll find one. I never get Flight Harness when 2099 is in hand. This also can't be destroyed anyway, so... Guess not the best hit for us. No double hits for the remote mines right now. I mean, if you draw Heimdall, this is still pretty bad. I think maybe you just use it to activate Sims, though, right? But you can use Stomper to activate Sims if you want, and then you can put a Sam down, maybe. Sam's not worth a lot of points, though, to be honest. Do they put 2 cards here? I don't know. Do you support that more to win Blackstone, or do you just spread your power a little bit? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really want to have to go toe-to-toe with that, but it's probably worth it. I'm going to leave this out in case I get a Heimdall. Could really mess me up if I get a Heimdall. Yeah, oh, we did catch a body. Nice. Good job, Remote Mines. I called my shot. Death and Glaive gone. So Hella's looking real scary. Oh, never mind. Hella's looking a lot less scary. Okay, they played that in a weird order. You want to go Sif first to hit that death. I mean, I guess... Depending on hand size, maybe it didn't matter, but there's no way Hella's coming back because Ghost Rider also lost. That was kind of the worst case scenario for them, I'd say. That looked pretty tough. So again, left is kind of hard to win probably, but we can try. It's you know, it's in range enough that it's definitely worth going for. Like clearly, Heimdall in particular. Heimdall. I mean, even with Sims, I have enough energy that I can actually play stuff with Heimdall, but not much. This makes you so crazy strong mid and not really that strong right or left, which is not exactly what we want, you know? I don't really love this line. I don't know if I love any of my lines is the problem here. I guess I can just force Sims left. And then I'm pretty strong mid and pretty strong left. Because Sims is 8. You go to 18 to 12. You go to 10 to 3. And then, you know, still a big lead right. I think this is your best bet over Heimdall, yeah. Kind of counterintuitive. Again, nothing crazy here, but... The Prowler felt solid, you know? I'm having a hard time utilizing the bonus energy, I feel like, which... I mean, that's just kind of, you know, if I had a Silk, it would work. If I had a Miles, it would have been great. I mean, I guess Titan, maybe. Miles would have been the same, but, you know, most games. So, I don't know. The Jhin also hard for me to utilize. Opponent just had a tough game. right? Like we had a lot of numbers down. We were gonna be pretty big, but nothing crazy. All right, where are the fun cards at, man? Took me a second to read that name. It's an interesting one. Unfortunately, our opponent has retreated because Shadow King got pulled. Sit on me, Shadow King. I need to remember to put this game in the video. Oh boy. I mean, I think these are still solid cards at 1, to be honest. You know, sometimes I think it's probably gonna be right to just play those and call it a day, but 0 is also really cool.